Scarlett Johansson wakes up in her modest Los Angeles apartment with hope burning in her chest. Today is her shot at escaping a cycle of temp jobs and unstable income. A high-level administrative position at Washington Enterprises, one of LA's most powerful family-owned corporations. Dressed immaculately, she races through downtown, heart pounding. But as she nears the building, she spots an elegant older woman in a wheelchair stuck at a broken curb. She hesitates, knowing she's already behind schedule. Yet something in her refuses to walk away. Helping the woman cost her the biggest interview of her life. The woman Scarlett helped is Meryl Streep, matriarch of the Washington Empire. From her chauffeur-driven car, Meryl Streep quietly reflects on Scarlett's kindness. She has long searched for people who see her as human, not a billionaire symbol. Scarlett loses her chance at the job, dismissed by security because the interview time has passed. She walks LA's crowded streets, crushed but holding back tears. Meanwhile, Meryl orders her assistant to investigate the mysterious young woman who sacrificed her own future for a stranger. A seed is planted, one that will shake the Langston world. In a towering glass office overlooking Los Angeles, John David Washington listens as his mother recounts the incident. John, a disciplined 38-year-old CEO, is skeptical at first. His world has been shaped by manipulation and hidden motives, and he distrusts sudden acts of kindness. But Meryl reveals something that stops him. Scarlett Johansson missed her interview because she helped her. John studies her file and sees no favor-seeking, no emails demanding another chance. Just silence. Integrity. Something rare in his universe. Meryl pushes gently. Meet her. See for yourself. Scarlett sits at her small kitchen table when an unexpected email arrives. A personal invitation from John David Washington for a one-on-one executive-level interview. Her pulse races. CEOs don't interview entry-level applicants. Confused but hopeful, she agrees. The night before, she couldn't sleep. All she knows is that Meryl was no ordinary stranger. Meanwhile, at the Washington estate, Meryl walks through her LA hillside garden, pleased with how her plan is unfolding. She believes Scarlett is exactly the kind of woman who can challenge her son's guarded world. A second door has opened, but neither Scarlett nor John knows what awaits. The executive floor of Washington Tower is a world far above her pay grade. Quiet, refined, scented with citrus and polished wood. Scarlett, poised yet nervous, steps into John David Washington's office. Their first moment is electric, not romantic, but deeply human. He tells her gently who she helped, his mother. Scarlett's heart drops. John watches her closely, noticing her genuine shock. She explains simply, "I couldn't keep walking." Her honesty cuts through the rehearsed charm he usually encounters. He sees the truth instantly. She didn't help for reward, recognition, or gain. She helped because that's who she is. John offers her the job on the spot, not as charity, but as recognition. Scarlett accepts, her composure breaking into real emotion. On her first day in the buzzing LA corporate environment, she quickly becomes beloved. John David Washington observes from afar, noticing the warmth she brings, the curiosity she inspires, and the integrity she radiates. Something subtle begins between them, a gravitational pull neither acknowledges. Scarlett Johansson feels it too, but buries it under professionalism. John tries to distance himself, but finds himself visiting her floor more than necessary. Something is happening, something he hasn't felt in years. Weeks pass. Scarlett Johansson thrives. John finds excuses to talk to her, lingering in hallways, asking thoughtful questions. She notices but never lets her guard down. In late evenings, when the office empties, their conversations grow softer, deeper. One night, he finds her working late, not to impress, but because she cares. He sits beside her, vulnerable for the first time. Their hands brush. A silence stretches, warm and dangerous. "You're different," he tells her, voice low. For Scarlett, the moment feels like sunlight breaking. It's not fireworks, it's gravity. And neither of them walks away. At Meryl Streep's LA estate, surrounded by rose gardens, Scarlett and John visit together for the first time. They don't hold hands, but Meryl sees everything. The synchronicity in their steps, the softness in their voices. She hands Scarlett pruning shears, a symbolic gesture. Your turn. Scarlett fits effortlessly into the moment, surprising even herself. Meryl watches the two with the satisfaction of a woman who has lived long enough to recognize something real when it blooms. The Washington Empire has seen many women try to enter through manipulation, but Scarlett? She walked in through kindness. Their relationship grows away from paparazzi eyes, flourishing in the everyday things LA people cherish. Bookstore cafes, weekend walks, late dinners at hillside homes overlooking the glowing city. Scarlett brings warmth to John's world. John brings safety to hers. They talk about childhoods, fears, sacrifices. He loves that she still sees him as a man, not a CEO. She loves that he listens like no one ever has. Rumors swirl quietly among executives, but for the first time in his life, John doesn't care. Love, real love, transforms him from fortress to home. One winter morning, John David Washington invites Scarlett Johansson for a quiet walk through his mother's rose garden. No cameras, no suit, no spectacle, just him. He admits he spent years guarding himself from people who wanted his name, his empire, his privilege. Then he tells her the truth. She was the first person he wanted to let in. He reveals a velvet ring box, hands trembling. I don't want someone who fits into my world like a trophy. I want the woman who chose compassion when no one was watching. I want you. Scarlett says yes through tears, her heart certain. As twilight falls over the glowing Los Angeles skyline, Scarlett and John sit entwined on a garden bench. Meryl Streep watches them from her sunroom, smiling proudly. What began as an ordinary morning, a missed interview, a stuck wheelchair, has become the turning point of 3 lives. Their love wasn't fate or luck. It was the reward for integrity, compassion, and courage. Scarlett Johansson didn't chase success. She became the kind of person success ran toward. And in the quiet night air, beneath the warmth of the Washington estate lights, a new chapter begins. We have come to the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting stories. Have a good one.